We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you closed your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Calvin Austin on the return. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And this one doesn't go far.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 2nd down, Warren. He finds space for a few yards that time. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, Warren, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 2nd and 2. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Throw secured by George Pickett. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. They'll run with Warren. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a 4th and maybe a yard. We'll see what they do. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. ETN again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, I'm gun.
Man in motion here.
Silver!
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Hey, Lion! 11. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Warren running between the tackles. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw finds Pickens. And this one does not go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. We send a man in motion. Here's a quick throw to the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive.
Go.
Coming up, first and 10.
Go, go. Take right open.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He gets a lot behind one. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars need only one to take the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Steelers in need of some points before the break. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They're throwing it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They'll cobble together a yard there. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Etienne on 3rd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Watson with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. On the run right. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They have themselves another first and 10.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's on the move. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 13, Luke.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill. 30 left. Go. Hey, I'm gun. It's hot.
Lawrence to throw it. Has it in close. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Throwing it just before halftime. Getting out to his left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Red on red.
Lawrence throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. They run with Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10 now. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Let's stay 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Rip.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And they fake it on 4th and 1. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 11. Red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Forced out to his right. He's on the move. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He's got Watson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, run! Sink right!
From the 44 here on second down. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
A give here to Warren. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Here's a throw. It's caught, Warren. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Sheds off a rusher. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Fourier Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Decent 24.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On the red.
They go right back to Etienne. The ball is loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Complete. It's Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed.
Hey, run!
They'll run. Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hey, Lion.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Silver.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Henry. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage.
11.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
13, Luke.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.